don't feel there's been an injustice done now, and there certainly was. And they've got nothing to lose, they may as well go for it.
I'm going to nail the guy that keeps banging that studio wall shortly, but get well, Tommy Burns. I think we'd all echo those sentiments. Hope he's back in business very soon. Shinsuke Nakamura scored after 3 minutes against Kilmarnock at Celtic Park in January. That was in the 4-2 victory. Left it a bit later today, 5 minutes later, and it was spectacular from the free kick. It's the only goal so far. Kilmarnock will feel a little bit of injustice that they're not on level terms going into the second half. 1-0 it is. Will we see more from them? You'll find out with Mark and with Jock.
Thanks, Rob. Yes, all set for the second half, and I just wondered if Kilmarnock will be stung by a sense of injustice. Frank Cole was the unfortunate official who got that so badly wrong just before half-time, and Stephen Naismith should have been credited with a goal to make it all square. So it's Fowler and Naismith over the ball, and Kilmarnock will soon indicate to us just how they've reacted to that bad decision on half-time. So the kick-off gets possession quickly to Alan Johnston. There's an overload on the left-hand side between Nish and Wales for Kilmarnock to get the ball forward in that area. Well, that sense of injustice frequently is a real motivating factor in teams.
Yeah, for so long, Jock. And I think, you know, when certain things don't go your way at certain times, and the longer the game goes on, I think the wind does get knocked out of your sails, and you think, is it going to ever happen for us? Are we ever going to get a break? So it's important that Kilmarnock just stay positive and prove that they can get in there and hit the back of the net. They've just got to stay focused now and get on with the job at hand.
That's good play by Wilson. Strong play, finding Nish. That's Naismith. Well, very precise with the shot. Man has scored just before half-time. It was disallowed. And he tries hard again here.
Yeah, clever little position he's taken up there, just in behind the strikers, supporting, looking for that knockback. Tough target.
So Stephen Naismith had a lot there. Scott Wood's been talking to Kilmarnock manager Jim Jeffries. Let's find out what was being said. Scott.
Yes, Jock, just to go over what you've been talking about there, I did speak with Jim Jeffries at half-time, and he is absolutely seething. He's saying to me that if assistant referees are found out to make big mistakes like that, then they should be suspended, just like managers are doing or getting done to them all too often this season. He says as well that the players all know about it, so I'm sure that they're going to try and use their anger to spur them on in the second half.
Well, that certainly would be the reaction I would expect, is that sense of injustice spurring them on. Well, very tough task. The suspension factor I'm not so sure about though, Mark, because I think you might find it very hard to find the referees.
Yeah, we'd be running out of officials. That's the problem.
Mark Wilson's header. Here's McGeady. Such an impact in that first half. Provided lots of entertainment. Simon Port's header. 10 times before today. Kilmarnock have been down at half-time. 8 times they've lost, twice they've drawn. Measure of the task for Jim Jeffries' team. It's controlled by Nish. Well, Kilmarnock do need something just to spark this game for them. It can come in all sorts of fashions, but that's an error by Wright, allowing Hartson to pick out Maloney. Nakamura goes in the overlap on the right. Lovely play by Maloney. And an attempt for the turn pass by Hartson. Hartson asked the referee why there's no free kick for the challenge on Maloney after the pass had been released. Shaking the head from the referees.
Looks like there's a clear trip here on Sean Maloney there. Yeah, just catches the outside of his foot.
Well, Craig Thompson, the official, right on the spot, but deemed that to be a foul. Kilmarnock, the oldest professional football club in Scotland, formed in 1869, 2 years after the first amateur club, Queen's Park. So a long tradition. League Championship, of course, in 1965. Final day of the season, a 2-0 victory against Hearts. Since then, honours hard to come by. That Scottish Cup win, of course, in 1997. Falkirk in the final. Now Maloney going inside Hay. A good covering play by Wright, coming to face the danger. This is Varga. Realised that Nish was closing in on him quickly. Back to this situation, Mark, it seems to be, where provincial clubs, call Kilmarnock that, like Motherwell yesterday at Ibrox, you know, the question of belief is all important. Do they really believe they can come and get a result here?
Absolutely, I think that's always the problems when you're playing up against the old firm. You know, psychologically, you need to get past that. You really need to concentrate and have that belief. It's as simple as that.
Well, Kilmarnock, the only team in Scotland who haven't had a point against either old firm side. Quite remarkable. Every other club in the country has had something from one of the big two, except Kilmarnock. Well, they will have further opportunities, obviously, because they've made the top six. So there will be further games, so one more against Celtic and one against Rangers. They really have serious European aspirations. They have to believe here. Here's Naismith taking a pass from Nish. Now it's Wales. A little slip there, but Nish has possession. Needs some help. Hay offers it. Oh, that's good play by Gary Hay. Disappointing cross. Had to get that much further away from David Marshall. And the goalkeeper's thrown the ball out because Gary Wales is down in some distress. Holding that left elbow. I wonder, obviously an awkward landing, I think, after a challenge here. Yeah, just a landing only, isn't it?
Looks like he's opened the joint of his elbow there or something. I saw one. Stayed down. A great piece of skill here. Just knocking inside through the legs. Just a disappointing final pass again.
David Marshall quick to throw the ball out. He realised there was a problem for Gary Wales. Credit to the Celtic goalkeeper for that. Well, real quick for thought there. Billy Brown and Jim Jeffries, formidable partnership over many, many years, starting out at Berwick, then Falkirk, then Hearts, Bradford City, Kilmarnock. Very experienced management team. The noise you hear coming from the Celtic supporters celebrating. Is Wales fit enough to continue? That's the question. He has to leave the field, obviously, initially, but there's no sign of a substitute being introduced just at the moment. The Celtic supporters there showing an appreciation of their club's performance over the season. It's not just about this afternoon, that's for sure. Discussion goes on. Looks like maybe staved that elbow.
I think he just opened the joint up, extended it, stretched a few ligaments or something, tendons in it.
Heading away by Wright, goes straight to Petrov. Corner kick prevented there by Wilson. Give it straight to his namesake for Celtic. His pass is excellent. There's Petrov. Searing tackle by Wright. Played the ball fairly. Oh, Petrov lost the place. That's serious. There was just no need for that at all. That's right out of character, surely. Stilian Petrov.
A little bit of petulance there from Stilian Petrov. We don't often see that. There was a crunching tackle before, and then retaliation on Naismith. Nowhere near the ball. First with the left, and then a swipe with the right. And right into the referee's nose.
I'll tell you what, Mark. There could be a view there. That was a red card offence.
Right, yes, you could take that as violent conduct, I think. 2 efforts, 2 swipes at the player. Completely out of character, it must be said.
Absolutely. I can't understand that at all, because the first tackle by Wright was perfectly all right. Gary Wales is back on the field. Lee Smith beaten there by Nakamura. Here's Petrov. Some red mist there came down, I think, for Stilian Petrov. Clearly attacked you. Wasn't even the one who had committed the tackle on him.
Far smaller.
Far smaller, yeah. Strachan is contemplating any freshening of the side. Strong bench. Alan Thompson, Dion Dublin, Stephen Pearson, among others. There's Maloney. Into Nakamura. There's McGeady. Man marked all over the place now by Lindsay Wilson. Difficult task for the Australian. Maloney to Petrov. Petrov in a bit of trouble there, reacting well though, getting it back to McManus. Here's McGeady. Good running by Wilson once more. Invincible's with him. That was a foul, surely. Oh, he manhandled him off the ball.
Good cover play then from Danny Invincible. Keep saying that in a defensive role. I think Invincible gets the ball, left and the right foot, and players coming together. Fair decision there from the referee. We've seen far too much of Danny Invincible in that defensive role, and not enough of him in the Celtic box.
Gary Wells there seems to have made a good enough recovery. He's flexing her arm from time to time. Watching, he has to hit the ground again. That'll be a major concern to him, I think. Larson trying to help that on. And here's Nakamura. Good challenge made by Naismith on Lennon. Now Maloney. Goes for distance this time. Well brought down by Lindsay Wilson, who has stuck to his task very well indeed. Has had one or two roastings from Aidan McGeady, but he's still in there pitching and battling. Telfer strong there against Wales. Now Leno. In play, according to Frank Cole here on this near side. Becoming a controversial figure. Fans not happy. McGeady's definitely onside. An opportunity here for Celtic. Good interception made by Fowler. Very good chance of McGeady. That's the only thing that's let McGeady down this afternoon.
Yeah, his final ball.
Delivery.
It was his final ball, yeah. Fowler had to get that in because John Hartson was wide open in the middle of the park, looking for that side foot tap in. Timed his run perfectly. And Fowler gets himself over here, just gets enough on that ball. Big John Hartson looking for that tap in.
Only 3 defeats here for Kilmarnock this season. Home against Hearts, Celtic and Rangers. Top 3. It's the leap they've got to make, isn't it? They've just got to start mixing it with the big 3.
Yep, you've got to start taking points off the big 3.
There's Maloney. Held up very well indeed there by Wright. Spinning the ball, beat him for a moment. To put all that in perspective, Mark, if you're thinking about the Kilmarnock budget, there will be players playing for Celtic who earn more than the entire Kilmarnock team.
Absolutely. I think they've had a fantastic season this season, especially with the likes of the top goal scorer moving on halfway through the Christmas spell there, and to still be in with a chance of qualifying in the 4th spot.
Go further and suggest that there might be individual players for Celtic who earn several times the entire Kilmarnock team, just to put things absolutely in perspective. This is Johnston. It's unlucky. Good bit of skill again by Alan Johnston. He really does have terrific footwork. Wilson eased off that by McGeady. The free kick goes to Kilmarnock. Surprised he's able to do that, McGeady, against a bigger, stronger player.
Yeah, just a bit slack there from McGeady when the ball was knocked into him. Lindsay Wilson there, put him under pressure. And himself and his team, a free kick. In a dangerous area now. And Gary Hale whipped this in with his left foot.
There's Gary Hay now, lining up this free kick. Referee not happy with the 2-man wall. Nakamura and McGeady. Got about 6 inches out of that discussion. It's a good ball in, well blocked by Petrov. Very important intervention there by Stilian Petrov. Kilmarnock trying to come again though as Celtic stay back. Defending quite deep here. Get in by Telford. Again out, Lennon. McManus, here's Petrov. Lennon again, storming forward with Wilson coming to join in. Misunderstanding there, I think, with Petrov. Well, approaching the hour mark now, Celtic still with that slender lead provided by Nakamura in just 8 minutes. Just thinking in terms of killing this game off. That's fine play by Gary Hay. Maloney goes down. Well, I suppose think he was a little bit at it, and there's a mistake by Marshall, and no luck at all for Kilmarnock.
David Marshall, very, very lucky there. It's the old Gary Hay diagonal ball. There you go, over the top of the two at the back. Ball just checking up. David Marshall nowhere near. McManus there on the cover, just in case it was going goal bound. There's another little warning there.
I think McManus could have got there had it been going over the line.
Without a shadow of a doubt. Celtic have just took the foot off the gas a little bit, which has given the encouragement to the Rugby Park side now.
Well, you might expect Celtic to struggle in the later stages of the match after their midweek efforts and the celebrations which undoubtedly would follow. This is Varga missing out Nakamura with a pass.
I think if you're looking at Gordon Striker now, I think you'd be seriously thinking about bringing on fresh legs just to G everything up. We saw Pearson come on midweek.
Yeah, a bit of running power.
Yeah, running power. Yeah.
Here's Lennon, who's still been very usefully involved for Celtic throughout. Oh, that's a great turn by Mickey. Brilliant play. That's a good tackle too, though, by Fowler, who's so quick. Now Nakamura. Shooting chance. Change of mind there. McGeady looks to Telford, but may go it alone here. Another poor ball in. Shinned away there by Fraser Wright. This is McManus. Oh, he's in trouble. Chance for Naismith. This could equalise. It's just not his day. Stephen Naismith. Can't believe that. He was put under a lot of pressure there, but what a chance.
Yeah, initial mistake from McManus. Just did enough to get back. And they put the house on Naismith there. I think if he'd have taken it back across McManus here, this touch now, and McManus would have had to pull him down. Oh, he was in on goal, but just did enough to put Naismith off there. Another warning.
Well, I'll tell you, that was a real scare for Celtic. Gordon Strachan looks pretty impassive, mind you. He'll not be happy about this. His second half performance of his team has not been what he wanted. Gary Pengu now the focus of the discussion here about what changes might be appropriate. Here's Mark Wilson. Now McGeady. I wonder if McGeady is just feeling a little bit fatigued.
Maybe. For me, he's had a great start. I think he's overplayed slightly since the first half. He's tried to do too much on the ball instead of playing simple and mixing his game around. A little bit fatigued.
Lennon to Maloney. It's for Petrov, who's well forward in the attack. Nakamura. Now McGeady. Picks out Maloney again. Nakamura moving around to very good effect. Here's Maloney. Hodgson! 2-0 to Celtic.
That's what happens when they pick it up just a gear. Sean Maloney on the ball. Very, very lively. Looked to play and move 3 times in that move. And at the end result, that man comes alive. And the big man in the middle taps another one in. There you go, play and move Petrov. There's the man now, Maloney, play, move, into the space, nobody following him. Ball back across the goalkeeper, Coombe could only palm it, straight into the path of John Hartson, and that is as simple as they come.
You see the quick check there by Hartson to the linesman. He was checking, he was onside all right. He was, I'm sure. 19th goal of the season. Another terrific return from John Hartson.
That's what we've been saying, isn't it, for long periods of this game. If Celtic just injected that little bit of urgency.
There's Nish. Chance there for Wales, as blocked by Marshall. Wonderful block by David Marshall. And still it won't go for Kilmarnock in front of goal. Your heart goes out to them to a large extent because Stephen Naismith just missed that chance a second ago. And there's Invincible, he's so close again. Wow, what action.
Incredible. Incredible, what a save that was. That man's just missed by inches. One's wrapped round the post. Incredible. Great response though for conceding. Back up the other end. Just spreading himself, nice and big save with the feet.
That's quite remarkable, isn't it?
Bubble,
Absolutely
bubble.
incredible.
Yeah.
Gary Will still wrapped round that post. I don't think he can believe that David Marshall blocked that shot of his.
And this is not far away from Danny Invincible neither. A little knock back across. That's not far at all.
Well, there's just no luck at all for Kilmarnock. When you think about it, Naismith misses that great opportunity within a minute. John Hartson makes it 2-0. It should have been one apiece. Suddenly it's 2-0. The chance to make it 2-1 is spurned.
We see, keep telling you, taking your chances. This, no chance for Coombe there. And Hartson, simple as you like, a yard. You have to take your chances. David Marshall earlier, a mistake. Could have let Gary Naismith in, but was off target. There's one chance, and there's a golden opportunity there for
Stephen Pearson's on for Stilian Petrov.
For Wales as well. A mistake before from Marshall was made up with a great save with his feet.
So Gary Wales will take no further part. I think it's Paul Di Giacomo who's replacing him.
Gordon Strachan will be looking for Pearson to be picking the ball up and driving in that Kilmarnock defence. Giacomo waiting to come on.
Well, the decision's not quite finally taken, I suspect. And that flurry of attacking play, recall there, Mark, resulted from Danny Invincible robbing Stephen McManus on the byline.
Yeah, a mistake again. It's a characteristic from McManus.
There's Pearson now on the run. Disappointing delivery again. There have been a number of the opportunities like that Celtic have had. Different players have failed to deliver good goals.
Yeah, just needed to get his head up there. We saw the run that John Hartson had made. Peeled off to the far post and then cut back in at the nail. Just needed to be rolled into the space in front of him.
Well, man of the match competition. These are the numbers to call. That's addressed to use. Decision has to be taken here. Mark Caitlin's going to have to do it. And a bit of head scratching going on here, I can tell you.
Just slightly.
But sign shot available on the match. Gary Wales has come back on. I know that Jim Jeffries has a very high opinion of Gary Wales' goal scoring ability, and they want to keep him on as long as he can, but he has been in the wars in this second half. So Di Giacomo is back with the tracksuit on, hoping to make his 11th appearance of the season, but he'll have to wait a little longer. There's Marshall with the clearance. Well, he really did make amends with that incredible block from Gary Wales. Real courage to get across to make the block. Just out of reach of McGeady. Just feel a little bit of spring out of the McGeady step in the second half.
Yeah, a little bit flat. He was very, very sharp, very lively in the first half. But, as I say, lacking on the energy levels. The knee not been able to train as hard.
McManus there lofting that ball hopefully downfield, but to no avail. Alan Coombe. McManus again with a header. 10 times these sides have met before now in competitions. Celtic have won, they're going to win again, and McPherson could score there. He would have done. That would have been for sure. It was a great opportunity to tie it all.
Great burst of speed. That man again, Sean Maloney driving away, running away from players, committing defenders to make tackles, coming out of the positions, leaving spaces for midfield runners. That's what Pearson's on to do. Should have done better.
And now Kilmarnock will make that change. I think Jim Jeffrey is satisfied that Gary Wills has done enough. Lots of courage and determination, but he has now been saved for himself to some extent, being withdrawn. On goes Paul Di Giacomo, appearance number 11 for the season. Only one goal to show for that, and that was in the CIS Cup against Stirling Albion, a club for which he was once on loan. This is Alan Johnston, turning away from Pearson, picking out Invincible. Fowler. Determined play there by Wilson on McGeady. There's Fraser Wright. Signed a new contract after joining the club this season after 7 years in Stranraer. That just shows you. To stick at it, there's still a chance to come back in the career. Started out at Sitnun with people like David McNamee and Buck O'Brien. That seemed to be going in the wrong direction this Stranraer, but now back in the SPL. Here's Maloney. Roaming around now, doing some of the good effect. Pearson. Whistled out of that by Fowler. Now it's Alan Johnston. Naismith's found space again. Looking for Invincible. Nakamura did a good job backtracking there. Not renowned for that side of his game, Nakamura, but that was a very good bit of defensive work. Once again, another by McManus. Kept in play by Naismith. Muscled out of that by Wilson. Athletic figure at the back for Celtic. There's Lennon. Not too many options ahead. Has to go square to Nakamura. Lindsay Wilson's header. This is Mark Wilson. Pearson determined to make an impression. Only had one start this season for Celtic. That was against Clyde in the Cup. We all know what happened there. 2-1 defeat. Pearson again, and it comes to Neil Lennon. Celtic fans wanted to shoot, but he's given it to Hartson. Very good pass it was by Lennon, in fact. Hartson disappointed with himself.
Hartson just couldn't get it out from his feet, from under his feet. The first touch wasn't good enough to get it away from himself.
Di Giacomo on a race with Varga. Di Giacomo did well enough to force Varga to concede that corner. Varga's fifth match. Needs 10 to get a league winners medal, so he'll need to stay on the side throughout the remaining 5. At least come off the bench. Roy Keane and Ian Dublin 6 apiece. And once again an opportunity there for Kilmarnock. Disappointment there. Di Giacomo trying to play that back into the danger area.
Just a little half chance again there, Jock. Just got to be alert when that ball's coming in, be sharp, be looking for that mistake.
Dion Dublin will come on, enhance his chances of a league winners medal. He'll be 37 by the time that could happen. John Hartson likely to be rested at this point. Can't imagine they'll play together up front. Lovely control by Gary Hay. It's not a Nish to chase. Marked very closely by Varga. The determination though shown by Nish to make sure there's a corner kick opportunity. Oh, in fact, it's still a throw, just the wrong side of the corner flag, was it? It's decided by the referee. Kilmarnock needs something quickly. They've got to come back into this game. The ball had gone out of play, says linesman by McDuffie on the far side. So Dublin ready to come on. I'm sure they'll be very keen to do so. There's Dublin coming on. 57 later in the month, he replaces John Hartson, who's got his 109th goal in 197 matches for Celtic. On goes Dublin. Well, he wasn't coming to too many strangers when he joined Celtic. He played with Alan Thompson at Aston Villa, he played with Roy Keane at Manchester United, he played with Paul Telford at Coventry. So a total stranger when he arrived.
Good play to have in the squad as well. Utility man, can play at the back, play up front. Good pro, works hard for the team. He brings a shed load of experience with him.
Naismith playing it wide for Invincible, an awkward one for him to control. He did well. It's back with Johnston, who's been much quieter, I'm sure, than Kilmarnock hoped. Back it comes to Ford. Right has to go all the way back to Alan Combe. That's not what Kilmarnock want at this stage in the game. Deep into the second half, Kilmarnock need a goal quickly. Bang in the back there for Stephen Naismith from Stanislav Varga. It's going to mean a free kick, I think, to Kilmarnock. A sore one for Naismith. Being clattered by someone of Varga's size can't be any great joy.
A couple of hefty knocks the young man's taken today. You'll expect that when you're playing against the big boys.
Fraser Wright has sprinted forward to join the attack. Simon Ford hangs that up for him to challenge. He won it well. Bad clearance there by Lennon. Nish controls it well. Oh, that's good play by Nish. And a fine tackle by Varga. The chip shot was a decent effort there by Alan Johnston. Marshall Law, a very big figure in goal.
Yeah, good play there from Nish. Half turned, good block. Varga. Cheers.
Short count showing Kilmarnock. No attempts on goal. Quite so accurate though. And Nish helps it on. Telford did well. Here's Lennon. Another very tidy match, protecting the back four for Celtic. Pearson trying to get beyond Wilson, needs some help there from Fowler, which is provided. Invincible did well to get that inside to Johnston. Johnston comes into trouble there. If he'd come this way, he'd have been in a lot of space.
There's Lennon again, covering all parts of the pitch again today, not put a foot wrong. Delighted with his team's performance, the reaction after winning the championship in midweek.
This is Dublin.
He turned up for today's game.
Pearson to McManus.
Doing enough. What do you think, Joe, today?
No, I think they played very well, bearing in mind what sort of denouement of winning the championship midweek must have involved at this point. Training has gone size before the game, hadn't been quite as intense as it has been normally. With a celebration in mind, and there must be a little feeling of relaxation, but they have spread the ball around very well generally. But there have been one or two lapses too, though, in defence, allowing Kilmarnock these chances.
And how unfortunate Kilmarnock were just before half-time, and the goal that disallowed it could have been oh so different.
Key moment, undoubtedly a key moment in the match. Offside against Nish. Kilmarnock have the look of a beaten team now, though.
Yeah, both sets of fans gone very, very quiet. Game just going through the motions at the moment.
Well, it's not a state of affairs Jim Jeffries will tolerate, that kind of resigned approach, which appears to be seeping through the Kilmarnock ranks.
I was talking about the efforts and, you know, how long do you keep going when you think it's not going to be your day? Nish has just had another block, a look goal bound as well.
Here's Maloney, delightful play, Louis from McGeady. Kept it in very well indeed, still has possession. Telford now to Maloney. McGeady McGeady has Maloney available again, playing little triangles here with Telfer. Lennon joins in. Well, it's a free kick all right, but the advantage might have been allowed.
You could see that one coming. You could see somebody going to get kicked 6 foot in the air there. So didn't come to that, it was just a niggly little foul.
I'm actually quite surprised about that. I think Kilmarnock have been extremely restrained in that respect. I suppose Jim Jeffers might think too restrained.
Yes, I think so. When you're struggling to get anything, you need to try and get a reaction in some way, shape or form.
Nakamura's free kick's a good one. Simon Ford heads it out solidly.
Different ways of getting reactions from your team. If it's to score a goal or a crunching tackle, an incident, gets everybody up and going again.
Sliced away there by Telfer. So, throw to Kilmarnock. Can they produce an effort towards the end? Spotlight Europe coming up. Hamburg against Borussia Mönchengladbach. That's in Bundesliga coming up at 4:20 on Setanta Sports 1. Great entertainment from Europe. A lot of space here for Wilson to exploit. Pearson closes it off very quickly though. Now invincible. Ford trying to play that long for Wilson, but complete miscue. The body language tells you Kilmarnock realise their day is done. Jim Jeffries looks on. He realises that's the mood in his team, and he's not a happy man about that, I can assure you.
I don't think Jim Jeffries will be a happy man at all with the refereeing decisions, the linesman's decisions.
Good running by Invincible, playing against McManus for the corner kick. They're only 1 goal away from giving a grandstand finish here. But they haven't had any breaks at all. Key moments gone against them. The goal before half-time, chopped off by the assistant referee. Space for Nakamura. Lennon sprinting free in the right. They're assessing options all around. He has Pearson available right in the centre. A lapse in concentration by Mark Wilson. Good recovery. Showing a lot of fitness, a lot of strength indeed. Good play by Mark Wilson after the initial error. Here's Dublin. It's going to come right, I think, for Celtic. McGeady picks out Telfer. Lennon goes in the overlap. Dublin to Maloney. Here's Dublin again. Up for Nakamura. Oh, that's brilliant play from Celtic. Nakamura gets the third. Absolutely brilliant football from Celtic. Real champion football, and it's well appreciated by the Celtic crowd.
That was an absolutely fantastic goal. Stems right back from Mark Wilson. A fantastic goal. Absolutely superb. This goes back about 12 passes before this. Mark Wilson picked this ball up. A great ball in there. A little reverse pass with a heel. Nakamura hooked a little bit. Stress there as that came to him. Nothing like it. As cool as you like. Goalkeeper straight to the ground. Side foot into the back of the net. A super goal there for Celtic.
Well, that's a good record. 100% record. Attempts on goal for Nakamura. Well, that really was terrific play. The number of passes. I hate to think how many passes there were there. And it all started with Mark Wilson letting the ball run under his foot. Looked as though it had been out of play. It didn't, and from that point on, Kilmarnock didn't get a touch.
That typifies, I think that typifies and says a lot about the Celtic performances this season. Mark Wilson, the 2-0 up, didn't have to chase that ball, could have let it go out. Kilmarnock, the game running away from them. He worked his socks off to get that ball back, and from that, the super goal did lead.
And Maloney to Dublin, he's onside, it's number 4! The goals are standing all right. The assistant on this side has been asked the question by the Kilmarnock players. Frank Cole said it was all right, and Celtic get the fourth.
Absolutely cut open. The pace just been lifted up, clearly onside. Great touch, strike across the goalkeeper. Coombe no chance, but completely deflated. Rugby Park side, Kilmarnock completely shattered now, and that is number 4. And second goal of the season for that man there, Dion Dublin.
Well, you can see the signs developing in the Kilmarnock ranks. The heads went down after a flurry of attacking play. The body language told you the game is over for us, we can't do anything at all. And suddenly they're 4 behind.
You could actually visually see it after the block from when Nish had it, and a block on David Marshall. Your heads just went completely down, and from that, Celtic have gone from strength to strength.
Here's Alan Johnston. Back it comes here to Gary Hay. There's going to be a change made by Celtic, and there's going to be a terrific burst of applause here for the man going off, who's going to be the captain, Neil Lennon. He is being withdrawn here. And it's going to be Paul Lawson who comes on to replace him, but listen to the acclaim for Lennon from the Celtic supporters.
Absolutely fantastic game again he's had. Goes unspoken, he just gets on with his work, destroys everything in front of the 2 big centre halves, makes it simple, doesn't put a foot wrong, very, very seldom.
21-year-old Paul Lawson comes on for his 3rd substitute appearance for Celtic. Ron Strachan's made the point, he's been very unlucky, Paul Lawson, to have to sit on the bench so often and watch a very impressive Celtic midfield. But he's got a few minutes here to make an impression. So here's Gary Hay now in possession. Invincible makes a run, not picked out though. This is Giacomo. Forward it goes to Invincible. There's Fowler. On the far side is Lindsay Wilson. Faced by Mark Wilson. That's happened a lot in the match so far. This clearance. So the man of the match competition still to be resolved. These are the numbers to call from the UK, the Republic of Ireland, and of course the text address to use if you want to enter that competition and see if you agree with Mark Hayden, in which case you could win a signed shirt from that man of the match. There's Fowler going forward, tackled well by Mark Wilson. Makes a good block on Naismith. And Naismith certainly has enhanced his reputation in this match, despite being ducked in the seat of his pants there. And having a free kick.
He's been selected out for some special treatment, Naismith, such as his growing reputation, should we say. I think we should take that as a compliment. He's been very tightly marked every time he's been on the ball. And he's had that.
It's about a consolation goal now by Kilmarnock. Off the line it is by Mark Wilson. I'm not sure who that was, someone called maybe. I think it was Colin Nish who was in there. Here's Maloney breaking though, nothing going right in front of goal, headed off the line by Mark Wilson. One attempt on goal. Pearson now to Maloney. Here's Lawson. Playing in the Lennon roll. Pearson now to Maloney. Telfer hanging the touchline, he can take the pass. Here he comes now for delivery. Could this be number 5? It could indeed. McGeady trying to drag that away from right. Foul by McGeady on the defender. So free kick it is to Kilmarnock. Relief for them, they don't want to lose another. Pride has been badly enough dented, I think.
This typifies everything for me about the Celtic team this season. That could have gone out. All that started from him winning the ball back, ended up in that clinical finish.
Must count the passes, I think, when it thus settles. Naismith forward here. Here's a chance for Nish. Surely this time. Yes, it's a goal for Kilmarnock. It's his first goal in 12 matches, Colin Nish. So it's a really important one for him.
David Marshall will be disappointed. He's conceded a goal. Nish gets in there, cool as you like, straight through the goalkeeper's legs. I think you'll find. Here you go, cool, pop, straight through the goalkeeper's legs. How did they want that earlier in this game?
Well, David Marshall will be furious about that. He wanted a clean sheet badly. Only his third game of the season. Well, it certainly wasn't at fault. No blame attached to him at all. Defence opened up there. A very good pass from Stephen Naismith, incidentally. This is invincible. Fowler caught there by Pearson. That's a fine tackle by Wright. Giacomo losing out to Lawson. That's Hay now to Alan Johnston. It's held up by Maloney, who rattles into the challenge. Retrieve the ball. Well, I think there's to be no additional time added on. I can't understand that. With a long delay, Alan Johnston yellow card of his second foul in a space of a minute.
Just frustration, that, I think, on Alan Johnston's part, not being able to get in the game. Sean Maloney just taking the touches there, just knocking the ball past him. Alan Johnston just had enough of that. Gets himself a yellow card.
Well, there must be some stoppage time because of the long delay when there was treatment given to Gary Wales, remember, on 2 occasions. No, there's to be no time added on. Well, the referee is clearly seen enough, and no one complaining on the benches either. Another fine after Rupert Gordon Strachan for Shunsuke Nakamura also. Very important performance. Dion Dublin got a goal too, his second for the club, and it's Celtic who win comfortably in the end. It's been a very impressive performance. That's the first goal in 8 minutes from Nakamura's free kick. Absolutely brilliant. Then Maloney set up John Hartson for number 2 in 64 minutes. Kilmarnock had a number of very good attempts on goal with no luck at all, and Nakamura scored that magnificent team goal to make it 3-0. And then great work again by Maloney, set up Dion Dublin for the 4th. There was just time for one minor consolation before the end, delivered by Colin Nish. But Kilmarnock were a dejected, well-beaten side by then, and Celtic have produced a very fine performance as the new champions. The final score, Kilmarnock 1, Celtic 4.